Hi everyone. Did you ever wonder what to purge from your wardrobe? And it's so hard to let go sometimes. Well, that happens to me too. And I'm learning a new little tip about how I add to my wardrobe and what I purge. And I'm going to see if this resonates with you. If that interests you, stay tuned and see what happens. This is Tammy E., an accidental retiree. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I have been purging my wardrobe quite a bit, and I've been trying to bring in only about what I purge, but 2 or 3 less items at least. And it's trimming down, but I have a ways to go. Most of what I have, I either have not worn yet or I really love, and I really love and have not worn yet. And there are a few things that I have let go that had price tags on, and I hate to do that, but I'd had them for over 5 years, probably 8 to 10, and I've changed sizes and they're out of style. And there's one still in my wardrobe that I didn't want to let go of, but I'm going to, because it's got a little keystone back and it's a winter dress, and it's got a wool bottom and it's beautiful. And if I were a better seamstress, I would use that wool bottom to create a vest. But I have other projects I want to do than to sew all the time. I have some sewing projects already that I want to do. So making a vest that's wool that I can only wear maybe 2 months of the year, nah, I don't want to. Even here in Wisconsin, I don't think a wool vest is real practical for me when I stay inside most of the time. So I'm going to pass on that right now, and I'm going to send it off into the Netherlands. And I'm not replacing that dress because I've already replaced with many things. And it gives me a little leeway opening, but I have not gotten rid of it yet. Maybe I still won't. Maybe it's still percolating. It's going to go the next round in fall or winter. Probably fall when I go through it again and I move my summer and spring. I usually purge, and that's probably when I'm going to purge it, but we'll see. I still might try that one for another couple projects. We'll see. I'm going to think about that one. But today, this is the last time I'm going to wear this, because I found a better option that's similar and more updated that I think I'll like better on J. Jill, and it's on sale today. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to buy something that I've gotten rid of some of my wraps. I might get rid of some more, and I'll be looking in this other closet. There are some outer wear things that I'm going to get rid of, or sweaters that I don't like anymore, or they're just not as nice as they once were. So I may do that, but there are 2 items that I've decided that I'm going to get. But this is the last time I'm wearing this, and I've always loved it, but it's 10 or more years old. I think I had it yet when I was still teaching, or the year that I retired, which was 11 years ago. So it's old, and I've enjoyed it many summers. It's not real heavy material, not real durable, but it's lasted. And you know, it's kind of not the best fit through here. I'm going to stand up so you can see. It's just not, it's okay. It also has these little peaks at the end. So this is the last day for it, and you probably could see it's just too see-through. I don't like it. So I'm going to get something that's a little more flattering. And this is the last day I'm wearing this. I wear it only at home. I don't really wear it out and about. It's got cute smocking. Somebody will like this, thrifted. It's still got a couple of years in it for sure, but they'll appreciate it more, or they'll make something else out of it maybe. So, you know, there's a lot of cute smocking. Some really great seamstress might be able to use this in a little child's outfit. I don't know, but it's gonna go get thrifted. And I do use Goodwill. I'm sorry. I know that's not popular because people feel it goes in the landfill. But I have nice things that are not bad, that people can resell. And that's my way of giving back to the community, to the world. If it lands in the landfill, well, at some point in time, my stuff is going to get thrown out and it still will end up in the landfill. So even if I sell it on eBay or somewhere myself, well, then I'm using the money. That's great. But somebody else isn't getting that profit. I'm just getting, everyone can use money, and I mean, that's an option for me if I ever felt I needed to, but this is my way of giving back. And so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to give to Goodwill. I'm going to give to Bethesda. I'm going to give to other charities in the area. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it because I have nice things. Even my not so great things, I know that my daughter-in-law is a really great crafter and artist, and she goes to Goodwill. My son goes to Goodwill, and they repurpose things that they buy. So it is not necessarily going to go to a landfill. I'm sure there's somebody that puts these statistics in. A lot of times those are companies that have dumped their stuff there because they didn't want to put their stuff for free to Goodwill. It isn't necessarily what you and I take to Goodwill. And no, it doesn't stay in your exact community. It will go somewhere else in the United States or in the world, and that is just fine. If someone else can get a use for it, can wear it again, can repurpose it, can sell it somewhere and get a little money in their pocket and keep their family afloat, I am all for it. So this is going to get thrifted, and I'm going to buy something else that will serve me probably another 10 or 11 years or more. The rest of my life, maybe, because maybe that's all I have. But that's what I'm going to do. And so you're going to see that in the next part of this video. And you're going to see a few other items that I'm getting rid of. I'm not going to try them on, but I'll show you before I put them in the Goodwill bag what I'm doing. And maybe I'll show you a picture of when I wore it or something. So they're coming up. Okay, so you're getting a rare little peek in my bedroom here, but I've been going through my clothes like I said I was going to, and I already have that little blouse I had on earlier in this video ready to go to Goodwill or another thrift shop in my area. And I explained why I'm doing that, and I know there are going to be people that disagree, and you do you, I'm going to do me. That's the way we're going to do it. My husband and I long ago decided not to do rummage sales and all that kind of thing. We just would donate our items, and that was our way of giving back to the world and to the community. We know it's not going to necessarily stay in our community, but other things come in and people do buy them. I know that because I know my son and his wife have bought things, and I know of other people that buy things from Goodwill. So, and I'm saying clothing items too. So yes, some things don't make it where they are supposed to, but these are people that are wearing rotting clothing, and guess what, that will biodegrade and go down. This isn't, that's the kind of thing that they throw away, things that no one will buy because no one would want to buy them. So if you want to remake your clothing into other items, great, do that. And then the stuff that is tearing apart and biodegrading already, let it go biodegrade. Anyway, that's my little rant on that. I'm all for thrifting. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes with the amount of work it would be for us to do that, it would take away from my husband's income possibly. It would take away from the things that I need to do and my health to list everything that we want to normally donate on a thrift thing, and I just don't want to do that right now. I don't like having my financial information out there too much. That's another part of it. So you do you, I'll do me. Anyway, turns out I had more than one dress. Initially I was buying a black dress and going to purge this dress, which you probably see me wear. It's nice, but it has some stains on it. They're pretty faint probably on camera. And I've worn it a lot, and I see that little fade. For me, I've never loved this dress, and it's a nice dress for someone else, and they can get a little time out of it, or they can remake it into something. I think there's a little spot on it, but maybe my husband did get it out. I do the pre-soak stuff, and then he does the washing for us, which is really nice because I don't do steps very well. And it's been like that through our whole marriage because I had an accident many years ago with my foot. And I'm not very steady, and now with my balance issues. So, and our laundry is in our basement. So that's why. If it's upstairs, I'll be doing laundry if I can. There are health conditions that could crop up at 66 plus that I can't foresee, but I will certainly do as much as I can. And we will hopefully have an upstairs laundry as we age, because we do want to stay in our house as long as possible. We've been in this house over 30 years, and our house is really fine for seniors, but it doesn't have the upstairs laundry. And that's something we are thinking about doing, a little remodeling to add, to stay in here as long as we can before going into assisted living or something like that. But certainly that is an option when that time comes. But the upgrades will still help our children resell this house, or us resell this house for, another family to love and enjoy. So we are the first people that ever lived in this house, so it's kind of neat to have lived here going on, I guess it's 35 years we've been in here, so that's neat. Anyway, on to the next thing. I found this item this morning that I didn't realize I had, and it's still usable. I think it's faded a little bit, but I've just worn it so much that I'm sick of it. It's a navy blue dress, but it's almost black on screen. So see, between those two, one black dress, and remember I'm trying to purge and trim down my wardrobe because it's just too much. I have too much. It's a small house. Just the weight of my clothing is too much for the house. I'm not in a hoarder situation, but if I would just bring in stuff and not purge like this, it could be. And I want it to be trimmed down enough that it'll be really easy breezy when the time comes that my children will have to pack up my things and I'm gone and no longer on this earth. So, or my husband, because it could be that my husband, who's much healthier than me, it seems, could be the one that has to pack up my stuff. So I want to make it easy for whomever have to deal with my stuff. So my collectibles and that kind of stuff, I'm kind of reluctant to give away too much because I've told them resell. So those things I do want them to resell, or after they go through who wants what. And I don't know who wants what. They may want something I wouldn't think they would want. I found this little gem. I don't wear turtlenecks anymore. Perfectly good condition. Classic J. Jill, classic dress that someone will be able to wear. And this color is kind of a burgundy, really. It's coming a little more red actually on screen. But it's a lighter burgundy. It's a nice color red. And would make a great Christmas dress for somebody, anything. It's an XL. Right now I'm not in an XL. I've been wearing a 2X for a long time, mainly for my chest area, and that's not probably going to change if I lose weight too soon. And if I lose weight, I want to buy some nice, cute new things if I lose this much weight. And I'm hoping to lose, go down even a dress size less than this. So if I ever am really on the losing trend. And that could happen because I'm cutting back on soda and sweets. So not that I ate a whole lot of sweets, but I did drink soda. Not a whole lot, but enough for me because I just don't metabolize it very well. And so that's going. So I have 3 to 1 coming in. Okay, then this one I've worn quite a bit in the last 5 years. It doesn't seem like it could be almost 5 years old, or it is 5 years old. And it's linen. I don't like linen. I don't like how it wears. It just looks real frumpy on. It's not real comfortable. It's actually hot on a summer day. I find it must have a blend in it. It's a cute dress. It's, you know, if you like to iron, this is probably a dress for somebody. Maybe somebody can make craft items out of it. I don't know. But that's going was it J. Jill? It's a nice brand. It could be resold. So it's just not for me. I just don't care for it. It's perfectly good. And I've had it 5 years. So I've had it over 5 years, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm giving it away. This I wore quite a bit, but it's one of those bare shoulder things that are kind of out of style. And I was told in a video by someone else that this ages us, dates us, I don't know. It's more for evenings, and I have other things I would, if it were that cool, I would rather wear once or twice, you know. And so even though I love this outfit, I have pictures of myself in this outfit. It was a dress I wore to someone's wedding. I had it on the fence that I might put it in a downstairs area that we save special things that I want the family to have, you know, as like, oh, this is something Grandma wore and it's traditional of, you know, like those little high collared things. Well, this would be something maybe, because I wore it to a very good friend's wedding of our family. I'm going to maybe save this one. So that one I'm taking out of my closet, but I'm probably going to store it downstairs. It's just kind of like a posterity thing. So, you know, my daughter can remake it and maybe wear it to something that celebrates that couple's anniversary, because that's a dear friend of hers. So, but the mom and the daughter have become really good friends of our family too. So, I'm too sentimental about this one. So I'm going to keep this because I have like good memories of that one. But I'm not keeping it in my closet upstairs. I'm going to be putting it in my storage place where I have things that like I wore on our first date and things like that. So I think I used to have, but maybe I haven't, I moved it, but it should go back down there. I have the dress that I wore to my rehearsal dinner too. So there are things that, you know, we keep down there. So, and that's kind of the thing that goes in that cedar closet. So that's what we're doing. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 items I took out of my closet to put one in. That's good purging. So I'm hoping this helps you. Now, I'll show you the new items that I got to bring into my wardrobe that I know I'm going to love, because they replace things that were a lot like things that I really loved but were time to let go of. I think I'm counting too well. That was 4 items out of the closet, 2 thrift store, and 1 for posterity keeping in the cedar closet. Grand total of 5 items right there out of my closet wardrobe. Now I've purged those things. Let's see what I got. Remember I purged, I think it was 5 dresses. Well, this is the one dress I got to replace it. And remember, I purged other dresses for the other ones, so my closet is getting trimmed down a little bit. And that's good, because it was way too big of a collection of clothing. And so many things were sort of old, so it was time, it was time. Anyway, I got this nice black dress to replace that blue one. It's very much like it. Has a little pleat, no button. a little bit better material for me. So, and this is that kind of material. And I think it has pockets, as I recall, which I don't think the other one did. So, any of the other ones that, well, maybe one or two did that I got rid of. But, and it'll wear nicer than the navy dress that I got rid of in that bunch. So, yeah, this is good. And for that top, well, I got this one, which reminds me of it. And these were, I think this one was on sale. I think both were a little on sale, as I recall. But not the big sale like I had on those blouses. So I do look for a percentage off on them. I don't typically buy when things are full price, but sometimes I do if I really love it. But yeah, it's an updated version of that little blouse that I got rid of. Let's see if it works better. I think it'll fit better. And then I have been getting rid of some of my little shawls, and I got a poncho. And typically I don't wear ponchos much, but you know, I think I will again in winter. I think they'll be better than a shawl for me. And this was on sale in that pretty teal color that I like, and will go nicely with both of these things too, if I want to. And this shawl can be worn two ways. So it can be worn with the buttons on the side or the buttons in front. So it can be worn like this, or they said you could wear it like this. So that's the neat thing about this one. And it's a nice little summer shawl, which I can use in winter over my shoulders, that I found that they really work nicely last winter if I was going to kind of sleep on the chair a little bit. So old grandma with her shawl, although this one is more like a poncho, but you know, if I put it in front, it's more like a shawl. So, and I got rid of some that were really kind of ratty and icky. So one at least that was. I don't think I got rid of more than one. I didn't have that many, but I got rid of a whole bunch earlier. So yeah. Let's see what they look like. Poncho or the black dress. I have it in that shoulder position right now. They said you could wear it in, and it can go towards the front too. And as you can see, it's got kind of like a black, I have tags fighting each other, so that's kind of like a problem. But they have kind of a shine to them, but they're tortoise shell. But as you can see, it's kind of like a shawl too. So a nice little, you know, when just on an evening that you need a little cover up, it's there, but not quite a sweater. It's there, okay? And then I'm going to take it off over my head and show you the dress, which is just basically plain. Sadly, you know, I'm at an age that you have to always be prepared for funerals. But I like a black dress, I always have liked a black dress just to go out with. So that's one thing I do like. It's got that little pleat, I don't know if you can see it, but it fits fine. That blouse, it fits great. It's a much better fit across here. So this was a wise decision. And I'm going to love this for many years, I'm sure, because J.Jill usually lasts real well. It's very cottony, very, you know, just a little upgrade from what I had that I loved. So, but you know, you have something for 12 years or more, because I had that a few years before I retired, so it was time. I've been retired 11 years, so, you know, something 15 years old, you might want to upgrade a little bit. So I did. And that was an inexpensive top that I think I got at Walmart or Shopko or something like that when it was in existence. So I'm loving this J-Jill top. I don't want to take it off. It's the right temperature for it today. That's why I wanted to do this haul, because I know I'm going to have time now to wear this. I didn't want to wait, so here we are. And I'm going to get the other clothes back on though, because I'm going to wear this when I'm fresh and clean in the morning someday soon. So you might see it in a video, you never know, but you see it now. So if you like this video, don't forget to put that thumbs up button. Please do subscribe to my channel, An Accidental Retiree. I'm Tammy E. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. God bless, and see you soon.